on your screens. The BMEC Derby Llamados, who are playing their 63rd game of the season, and that ties the PBA record for most games played since the two-conference format. And they've been through so much already in this conference alone.
Yeah, well, you got to figure that fatigue is a factor. It can never be an excuse, but it can probably be a legitimate factor. And in this little run, this guy, Arwind Santos, made all the big plays. I mean, that's just a really high degree of difficulty shot. And he drains it from deep with a little fade. In the very next possession, he blocked that shot and then gets the reward on the other end with the layup. It's been all Arwind Santos in those last 3 plays.
The lead now extended to a whopping 16 points for the Beermen. And we want to acknowledge Hanes, the official underwear of the PBA. James Yap for 3. Pingris getting the offensive rebound, and he breaks through.
Just doing what he does best, you know, hanging around the basket, giving himself opportunities. Mark Pingris, coming off that huge game last game, continues to play well.
Cabagnot trying to get Freeman, but it's a yes, it was a steal by BMEC Derby Ace.
Well, when BMEC went on their run in the second quarter, they came out in the zone, and they've done that here, adjusted out of the timeout. They went back to the zone defense, hoping that it'll help them generate some momentum and get some stops again.
Artadi waiting on the other end. James Yap, the fake, leans in. And it's going to be last touch, San Miguel.
James doing a good job off the dribble, getting Cabagnot up in the air. And, you know, he's got to feel, as you said to start this quarter, feel a lot of the weight because he's such the go-to guy for this team. And they're down, the season hanging in the balance.
Washam with a good look from the outside there. Past the halfway mark now of the third quarter. Beermen trying to impose their will here on the Llamados. Oh, look at Joseph Yo get pinned down. And Yo's really asking for a foul.
Looked like he might have gotten hit a few times on that play, but no call. So the ball with BMEC.
Pingris backing down on Washington. Finds Artadi. Artadi gets free. Yes.
Well, I think if there's going to be a run, guys like Paul Artadi are going to need to help. You heard Joseph Yo at the halftime interview say they double off the point guard. San Miguel is making that gamble, leaving Artadi and Yap open from the 3. One of those guys is going to have to step up and make some shots just like Artadi did right there.
Arwind Santos looking for his second 3 of the night. Yes!
The first one was clean. The second one was bouncing around about 6 times before it dropped.
And the trajectory of his shot, I think that's what keeps people on the edge of their seats. Because it gets so high up. James Yap against a triple team. And it's a steal. Quickly to Arwind Santos. Santos to release. No.
And you got, I mean, what a terrible position to be in if you're Pingris and Artadi back there. You've got Arwind Santos and Gabe Freeman running at you with a full head of steam. Just good luck, guys. Wish you the best in that one.
2 of the best finishers in the league, without a doubt, Arwind Santos and Gabe Freeman. So fresh shot clock now for San Miguel. And the Beermen use this opportunity to call for an impromptu timeout. 4 minutes and 28 remaining. It's a 14. PBA's semifinals action continues to unfold from the Araneta Coliseum, where only the strong survive. Vito Lazatin here along with Alex Compton for Solar TV. Villanueva inserted into the lineup, and here he goes. Runner off the glass, no good. Washington there to pick up the offensive rebound. And that is last touch, BMEC Derby Ace.
And Paul Artadi just all over the place on that possession, knocking the ball out of bounds.
Quick inbound, bodies on the floor as Meyerhofer goes down.
And again, Meyerhofer, who's on the floor, maybe took a shot to his mouth. They're going to get him with the hold on that. I think what the initial play before he got knocked down was he was holding J-Wash, and that was the call that they made.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
So 9 seconds will remain on the shot clock here of the San Miguel Beermen, with Bol Artadi slapping that out of bounds. Villanueva loses his footing. Llamados will try to capitalize here. James Yap moves in.
And Freeman affecting that shot. James Yap wanting the foul call, but Freeman getting his hand on that basketball and not allowing James to finish.
Seconds left for San Miguel. Washington against Meyerhofer. He wants the long one.
Oh, tough possession. Ball was in Jay Wash's hands there for a long time before he finally got that challenge 3 up.
Down low to Aliado. Aliado, fall away 2.
You know, Don Aliado has some pretty good post moves and a nice touch on the basketball. There's some guys in this game that you don't want to fall asleep on. Don Aliado is one of them.
Approaching the 3-minute mark now of the third quarter. And Aliado really keeping Freeman out there. Here comes another one from Arwind Santos. This time it's short.
I think they're going to get Meyerhofer again, holding J-Wash off of the basketball. There's been a little bit of color developing here between those two guys in the last few minutes. You know, Meyerhofer's the aggressive, energetic, all over the place rookie, getting tangled up with J-Wash a couple times here in these last 3 minutes or so.
James Yap will get a rest here as PJ Simon and Nino Canaleta comes in. So now it'll be KG Canaleta trying to contain Jay Washington. Double team on Washington.
Well, Canaleta's a guy who, since Washam came into this team, his minutes have waned significantly, only playing 11 minutes a game because Washam's playing his position and doing such a great job.
And he was there at the right spot to get that offensive rebound. Over to Dominic Uy with this report.
Coach Ryan Gregorio reminding his team, guys, we don't need to overhaul this lead in 1 quarter. Let's just close the gap to 6 or 8 points at the end of the fourth. And also, he said, we need to take care of the ball because once we turn the ball over, wala na tayong laban.
Thank you, Dominic. And well, Coach Ryan Gregorio definitely has a good point there. You don't want to try to pressure yourselves into tying this ball game all in 1 quarter.
Yeah, this is a veteran team. They've been here before. They don't need to win it with the home run play. Just take one at a time.
And PJ Simon with a nice fake and a 3.
That's definitely not the first big 3 he's hit in these playoffs. Cutting this lead back down to single digits. Only a 9-point game now.
Villanueva out to Washington. And that's going to be a foul on Paul Artadi.
You know, Paul Artadi, probably more than anybody in the PBA, gets away with more slaps and hits on the arms. A lot of the other point guards seem to get frustrated because Paul's so quick and he's always there, but he's got these light slaps that he always hits guys on the arm with. That time got caught by the referees on that play.
Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Over to Freeman. Freeman finds the lane.
Simple pick and pop there to go ISO for Freeman, and Don Aliado showing out hard on the ball screen allows Freeman to get that open look because nobody rotated in time to stop Freeman's penetration.
Now let's take a look now at this power move brought to you by Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamados, starring Tony Washam.
It's just a real simple basketball. Just a simple behind the back move. Got the ball up quick before the shot blocker was able to get up in the air.
And Freeman with 15 now in the ball.